Welcome to today's intention. Today we're going to talk about the game as a play and not as a and not like certainty, like knowledge. Because we always want to play the game if we know what is going to happen. This is the way that we learn. The way that we learn in the old school of the whole world. So I do this action because I want to make sure that I get this. That's it. And we are always playing like this. But the thing is that way you always have fear to play. Why? Because you are fear to lose the result. Because you play just by the result. You never play by the experience of playing tennis. So here's one example. We always, when we were a child, we always were open to get experience. We don't know how the things work too much. We just did it and then see it like this. But now you want to see and then you do. But the important thing is that you have to get an experience of the game. If you don't have any experience of the game, you're not playing. And what is an experience? It's something new. It's something that happened for new, for the first time. So it means it's something that you do for the first time. And how can you do that? Well, making full actions, not try to control the result. When we try to control the result, this way to get a new experience, it doesn't happen. Why? Because we need to get the courage of the game. And that courage passed by making full actions. So it means you arrive to a core to make an experience, not to repeat something. You are in a core to create something, but this creation pass by live the things that you know. If you play, just try to put inside the thing that you know, you are not playing. It means that the play just happened when you let it go for the first time, because you always want to get a reward. Always you find a reward. If you don't see a reward, you don't make the action. But this is not the game. That's why you have fear, because you're always looking what the result is for you, and then you make the action. You know what happened? That this action never happened. This action is always the same. This action is never new. This action is something that happens every day, and that's why you have fear, because when you don't arrive into a new place, then you start to protect that place. But if you find every time one place, you don't have time to protect nothing, because you are part of the experience. You are in the present of the action, and that's what you need. You need to be in the action continuing. But if you want just to get certainty about your result, this action never is going to happen. And if the action never happens, you never get experience on nothing new. If you're not getting the experience on nothing new, you're not creating nothing. And to create, we need to let it go, everything, because it's the only way to play. There is no way more. So for now, it is important to understand that the game passed by the experience, by making a new situation, by creating a new situation, not to try to repeat or figure out the situation that we handled in the past. And that's the fight that we had with us, because we learn something and we try to figure out that thing that we learned with the present, with the game. In the game, they're only waiting for you to create something new, not to repeat the things that you did in the past. So if you want to play, you have to, for the first time, leave yourself making the full action, and the reward is going to be higher because you're not paying attention on what the reward is based on your action. You just want to make the action. And this is difficult because you learn just play to not make mistakes. You play just for not to lose. This is something that never helped your game. This is something that turns off your game. That's why most of the time you never play. Just like that. When you play is when you live something new that you can recognize because it just happened in the meantime. You are like a guest into this world, but you want to arrive to the game like an owner. And that's why you never want to play. That's why you have fear when you arrive to a match. But if you leave that position, then everything happens. Why? Because you get the possibility that these things happen. Because you don't want to get nothing from the game. You just want to bring something to the game. And then you get a reward. This is the way that you get a reward. When you make any action not basing in any result. And then the result comes. But normally you play basing on your result. And then the action never happens. And you need to make actions, not middle term, full actions. So if you want to get the experience of play, just leave yourself. Don't try to control. Don't try to repeat. Don't try to be the owner of the game. Be the guest. Be open. Experience. Get the possibility to make a new place, a new game. That is what the tennis is looking for you. To make new places, to make new games, to make new points. You are here to create, not to repeat. You are not the owner, you are the guest. I hope you like this video, and we'll see you soon.